Hello critics, it's ratedt t.s.m here, and welcome back to another Random Days video where we talk about everything not Korea Japan related. And welcome back to another product review where today I'll be reviewing the illustrious Bath & Body Works Foaming Mousse Hand Sanitizer. So let's get right to it and talk about how I feel about this hand sanitizer brand. Now I must say the product itself, or the product inside of this little thing, is super good. And I'll just show you guys what it looks like. So you don't really need to shake it up, but I like to shake it up because, you know. So I'll just squeeze it onto my hands. It is mousse and it is hand sanitizer. So it feels nice and moisturizing and does make your hands feel a little bit cleaner. And the other thing that I actually like is it probably would be great for winter because it does work in winter like this, where it does make your hands feel warmer when you put it on. And that I do like, although this one actually surprisingly made my hands feel a little bit cool. I don't know why, because it's super hot up here, but it did make my hands feel warmer, which I do like for the winter, obviously. And obviously this is great for the winter because it's moisturizing your hands. However, there are many issues with this thing. Now, I bought, I think, about maybe more than 10 because they were on sale, and I was like, okay, I really need moisturizing hand sanitizer. But one of the things I noticed that I wish I'd seen before is the expiration date is 8/2020, which means by August 2020 of next year, it'll have expired, and hand sanitizers do expire and do become ineffective. So that means they're all gonna have to go in the trash by then. But I had some more issues with it. First and foremost, I just have to say, this thing itself sucks. As you can see, this actually did squirt out the product, but most of the ones that I've gotten rid of already, I think I've thrown away maybe 3 or 4, they just broke. The pump doesn't work anymore, and I can't get it to work. I can't figure out how to fix it. My first one, the pump did not break, but I did hear about a lot of people on the Bath & Body Works website saying, oh, mine broke. My first one, here's what happened to it and why I threw it away. It just became soup. I don't know why, but it no longer foamed up anymore. And it just made me think, okay, well, what's the point of this? So I bought this up because it will foam up. And it just became like foam soap on my hands. It just melts a little bit before you start washing your hands. Not what anybody really wants when they use foam. And even this one is actually starting to do that, where when you spray it on your hands, it's not as foamy. It's not supposed to move. It's not supposed to move at all. It's supposed to just sit there on your hands. Okay? But this has stopped doing that. I mean, at least the pump didn't break it, right? But most of the pumps, they just break. You can't fix it. And then Bath & Body Works is like, okay, you can return them for a full refund. But most of the time, by the time I had started using them and started noticing that they were breaking, I couldn't return them anymore. I think it had maybe been 30 days after or whatnot. Another thing I don't like is that when you do squeeze it, sometimes out of the cap, it'll just start leaking out. After the foam will just start leaking out, and it gets gross and nasty. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a waste of product as well. So that's very frustrating since I had to buy all of these. So I'm taking 4 of them to Korea with me. The Peach Bellini scent, since I was obsessed with it, and I'm praying that they last throughout my time there, but I don't know. I may have to throw 1 or all of them away and just buy some new hand sanitizer while I'm there. So do I recommend you buy this product? Absolutely not. Even for the $2 that I bought most of them for, I do not at all recommend them. Most of them cost $5.50 normally. You'll just be throwing away your money because eventually it will not foam up right anymore. It will start to fall in your hands like you saw in the case of me, and the pump might break. Okay? So I think this is probably just meant to be used right away because I haven't really used this one that much. Like for the pump to, I guess, break, but a lot of people, the pump breaks maybe after the second press. That's not supposed to happen. So I just recommend, if you're gonna buy a hand sanitizer from Bath & Body Works, you either buy the regular spray one, which is what I do like, just the regular. They I don't know if they sell anymore, but I know that you see them sometimes in the mid and the annual sales. It's just spray. And then I do like the just regular one, which I might decide to buy one before I go. I don't know. Maybe not, since I do have the other one. So that's all I've got for you guys today. Expect more product reviews for Random Days, where again we talk about everything not Korea Japan related. So if you like this video and like to see more videos, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please also hit the notification bell so you get notified every time a new video comes out. And also hit the description box down below so you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And also check out my GoFundMe page. So bye critics!